Hello? Hello? Sorry, I let the thing run a little extra long. Hi, how is everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Sorry it's such a late stream. Today was my dad's birthday. My dad! So I was celebrating with my family because my dad turned 67. Don't do it. Don't. I see you doing it. I see you thinking about it. Don't fucking do it. Behave yourself. Behave yourself. You're not a child in elementary school. Yeah, 67. Mm-hmm. If I see anybody put those numbers directly next to each other, we will. You know what? Godzilla Rex, you're banned. I want you to know, Godzilla, I'm hovering over the timeout button. I'm hovering over the timeout button, but I don't know how long the timeout button lasts. Oh, you know what, Knuckle? You on the other hand, die. Die. Kill that man. I'll kill him myself. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. You know what? I'm gonna snipe Living Legend as well. Why not? There you go. I'll kill you all. I'll just kill you all. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Welcome back to the stream. The punching, the punch show continues. We're gonna go punch a bunch of shit. We're not gonna waste any time. We're just gonna hop right into it. But hello, hi. It's so lovely to see you all. How's everybody doing? I was working on some really cool shit today. I was working on a really big secret project that I've been working on for months. And I want everyone to be proud of me because I ran into a shitload of massive technical difficulties with this thing I'm trying to do. And I figured it all out by myself. No one had to help me. I figured it out like a big boy. And it was difficult, but I did it. I had to, God, I had to fix a lot of problems. But today we are absolutely going to be making it to Monk at bare minimum. I wanted to get on hours ago, but it was weird. Like, I got up early, and I got a lot of stuff done. Like, I think it's because I didn't sleep well. Like, you know the whole thing of like waking up on the wrong side of the bed? That was me this morning. Like, I was having super vivid dreams, and I woke up very suddenly, and I just didn't feel good. Like, I felt kind of nauseous, and like I had like a headache when I woke up, and I was just like, because I was just having these like very vivid dreams. And I've been debatably playing Final Fantasy XIV too much because the things that I was having very vivid dreams about was literally my character and like backstory stuff. Like I was seeing visions of what Dalkaris has been through and where he's been. And I woke up and was like, what? Where am I? What's happening? And like in the aftermath was like, I don't even know if any of that works canonically. But anyway, so I woke up feeling a little off, but I had to take Sadie to the groomer. So Sadie got a big old bath, and I always feel so bad when I drop her off there because like Sadie. So for reference, when I take Sadie to like the vet, Sadie does not like the vet, but she she's like she's well behaved when she's with me, and then when they inevitably take her into the back to like do, you know, give her shots or take her temperature and all that stuff, apparently she like fights them. Like she full on fights them. Like she's like, bring it on, bitches, and it's like a whole thing. Which is why I have to drug her up before she goes to the vet. Like she has to take anti-anxiety pills to make her as sedate as we can safely, so that she doesn't like turn it into a battlefield. But like when she's with me, like she's fine. She gets really snippy with them. Like she's never bitten anyone. She's never actually bitten, but she threatens to bite. Like if you've ever been around dogs when they're nervous and like you're touching the, like if you have to touch a dog that doesn't want to be touched and they do that thing where they like snap at you, like they're not trying to bite you, but they're snapping their teeth very like noticeably close to you because it's their only way of being like, get away from me, like you're in my personal space. So Sadie likes to do that. So like she has to get drugged up and stuff. But when we go to the groomers, like, dude, she is terrified of the groomers. Like, she doesn't fight or anything, but the second we walk in there, she starts shaking. Like, she's, like, vibrating. Like, she's shaking so bad. And I feel so terrible. But when I go to pick her up, like, she's fine. And, like, I always talk with the ladies that do her grooming afterwards. They're like, oh, she's so sweet. She did so great. Like, she was really well behaved. And I'm like, I don't get it. We go to the vet and she's like pretty chill, but then when they start touching her, she gets like fucking furious and is like, I'm gonna fight these people. But then we go to the groomers and she's like terrified of them, but apparently she behaves herself the entire time. And I'm like, which is it? Like, what are we doing here? But anyway, so I dropped Sadie off at 8 a.m. To get a bath and de-shed and her nails trimmed and just, you know, the works. And then after that, I came home and I was thinking I might stream, but like I said, I was feeling a little off. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll get some stuff done around the house. And I got a lot done. I dusted all of my space. I reset up my painting setup for like mini painting streams, which I have a bunch of like mats that go down so that I can paint against like a black surface. And it also like, you know, I don't have to worry about spilling or anything. But because those mats have been rolled up for such a long time, like rolled up for storage, they did not want to conform to being flat, so I'm weighing them down with like a lot of books to get them to flatten out. No, I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I'll apologize. But like technically I didn't schedule a stream. So I'm not late for anything. I just started later than I would have liked to. But what I ended up realizing is that I was feeling really sick because I actually just didn't get a lot of sleep because we streamed for a good bit into last night. And I didn't get to bed until like 1:30 a.m. and then I woke up from those like kind of weird dreams and stuff. I woke up at like I think I woke up at like 5 or 5:30, and I didn't even realize it until like around 11 that it was like, oh, you know what? I feel like shit because I'm just way too tired. And if I haven't gotten enough sleep, it fucks with me, dude. Like it's just really hard on me. But anyway, so we got through it. Anything else in South Shroud? Yes, but at the upper paths, which I'm already in. I just need to find these salamanders. Pick Sadie up. She is so clean, and she smells so good, and her nails are all trimmed, and her fur looks really nice and pretty, and she took a big old nap when we got home. She was very happy to be home. But, yeah, I vacuumed my office and my bedroom and the bathroom. I cleaned up a bunch of stuff. I threw away a bunch of papers I didn't need anymore. I organized some books. I already said I dusted. I vacuumed, which was good. and I did all my laundry. So I got a lot done, and I'm honestly pretty pleased with myself in the grand scheme of things. Silent Arbor. We need to go kill some Coral Claw hunters. So how has sorry, I think it was one of us. How's everybody's day been? These are red bellies, right? Yes. So those aren't what I need. Because Coral Claw hunters are technically a different group. Because this here forest is just full of bandits. And like I said, I also solved a fuck ton of tech problems. There they are. Hello. Oh yeah, these are all the cat girls from the Bard storyline. Holy shit, that hurts. I don't intend on dying though. That's what I thought. I can take him, Chief. I can take him. Oh, there's like a ton of people here. Man, there's so many newbies. It's crazy how many like newbies there are these days. Like I used to be all by myself in these zones, and now I'm running into people all the time, which is not a bad thing. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. It's just kind of like wild to me that I'm running into so many like new folks. You could tell that a new expansion got announced. Either that or Scion's League of bribing people to play this game has gotten out of control. Scion, thank you for the super chat. Next week when Andy embarks his first grade started, hopefully I'll be able to assist him with I'll be about. Hopefully he'll do it at an hour that is not horrible. Come on, I need more cat girls to punch. Which is a slightly fucked up sentence, but you know, whatever. Seen a lot of first timers on Twitter. Yeah, I actually saw someone that is like a little ways behind me on Twitter. That's been like posting as they've encountered things. I'm like, oh, I remember that. And oh, I remember that. Though I'm having to be a lot more careful on Twitter than I used to, because like I have to really make sure that it's not content that I haven't seen yet. So like I try not to look at people's posts. Can you come over here, please? There we go. Yeah, a lot of the people that I've seen seem to be kind of blitzing the main story, but you know, if that's how they want to play, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with playing that way. It's not the way I did it, but the way I did it is not necessarily the one true way. Okay, I just need this last hunter. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, attack faster, attack faster. Ah! Get her, Chocobo! Yeah! Does that count? Oh, that didn't count! Oh! God damn it. Chocobo, you're useless! Fucking dumbass bird. I need, hold on. What I need is to tell my Chocobo to be in healer stance. Don't need you getting me, or focusing on dealing damage. I'll do the damage. You just fucking keep me alive, idiot. I know it's over here. All right. Let me get the hell out of this area. Okay. Oof. That area was a little spicy. Oh, the game's like, you can kill that deep mouse. It's like, I cannot. Perhaps laters. What am I supposed to be killing? The upper paths? Oh, lower paths, not upper paths. They're all the way down there. What do you think Andy will name his Chocobo? If he doesn't name it after one of his cats, that would be a little shocking to me. Which all of his cats are named after Vampire Count characters. Because it's Vlad, Isabella, and Manfred. What are these stupid things? This is the lower paths. Oh, there it is. Ugh, I do not hit this very hard. Keep punching, keep punching, keep punching. Okay. I just need to make sure I have my shit off cooldown. Come on, land those attacks. Woo. Okay, I at least need to have my stun. Okay, one more of those and we're out of here. Simon, thank you for the super chat. I had a thought for a new free Lizardman unit if the CA goes back to adding those after Lords of the End Times. Ancient Razordons. Maybe they could have armor sundering attacks. Yeah, I mean, they did. The Ancient Salamander was still like one of the weirdest new additions for me, because it felt so random, where they were just like, we're gonna take a unit and we're gonna make a big one, and that's its own unique thing. And it was like, is it? And they were like, yep. It was like, oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Next, we're off to Upper Lenosha. To hunt forest Yarzans. I mean, I would be fine with a Ancient Razordon. That'd be like a fine free unit. You know, I would think to make it synergize with the Razordons, I don't think it would actually have armor sundering because they're such an armor piercing heavy unit. It would probably have shield breaker. Shield breaker would probably be better for the Ancient Razordon than
Sotek, when the freak are we gonna
armor
get
sundering.
old word models in Warhammer stores frown?
Bro, tell me about it. I feel like, you know that meme of like the Mexican dude that's just like sitting around and standing around just like waiting for something to happen? That is how I feel about Old World right now. It has been so long since we've had an Old World update. Are they I know there's an expo coming up, the UK Expo show. Are they doing a show at that? Like, we may just have to wait until the new 40k edition is out, which sucks, but there's nothing we can do about it. Because the new edition comes out, like, at the... I think pre-order started at the end of this month. Who's using the Lorebeards account? Is that Andy? I bet that was Andy. I want that Wood Elf versus Toon King's box to be true. If that Wood Elves versus Toon King's box is true, I will buy it. I will buy that fucking thing. I'm gonna go punch this big cat monster. Ugh. It wasn't Annie? Oh, was it you then? That means it was Hawk. Like, just give me the Wood Elf versus Tomb Kings box, and it comes with a brand new Cetra the Imperishable model as like a separate thing. And my soul is yours. I will play Tomb Kings. I will play Tomb Kings in Old World if they give me a brand new Cetra model and like go crazy and all that stuff. I need one more coral pup. That being said, like, I know, like, my local stores have a pretty good amount of old world models. Like, one of my local LGSs. But I just want new stuff. And I feel like it's been a gajillion years since we've heard anything. I'm just gonna keep punching random shit until the cats respawn. I'm just gonna destroy nature. Bring me more coral pops or I'll beat you to death. They're there. Dun 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 dun. Pop 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 pop. I want to try Monogod Zinch. Bird or Pank Y tier? What? Skylar Martin, translate that for me. Oh, the fucking, in Total War. If you haven't done Changeling in a while, Changeling's actually pretty fun if you put some decent, like, if you focus on some specific theaters. It can be a pretty good time. If you haven't played Kairos since the rework, I would play Kairos. But if you've played Kairos since he got his rework, then I would play Changeling. Alright, next up, let's go to North Shroud. And we're going to the Alder Springs. Oh. I need to punch a rock! About to catch these hands! What's today? Thursday? Yeah, today's Thursday. Your local shops have no old world inventory? Well, that sucks. Have you talked to the store owners about getting some? Punching snail bunnies. I almost feel bad, but not quite. Okay. And did I kill enough golems? Oop, no, fuck you. I think there's more over here. Ooh, nope, that takes us out of the zone. Oh, Alder Springs is just really, really tiny. No, I need more golems. I think they're all over here. Yeah, they are. I need to fight the Ziz as well. Get surprise attack, bitch. Yeah, if you haven't, I would genuinely suggest talking with your local shop owner, because it could very well be that they could get some inventory if they just know that there's somebody there that wants to buy it. Because, like, it's always better to buy from your local, your LGS, never from GW directly, because it's cheaper for some reason. Like, you get a pretty notable discount. I really should get an affiliate link. There's ways to get there's some companies that have pretty reliable affiliates programs. I really need to get hooked up with one of them so that, like, I can get you guys access to that if you're someone that wants it. Yeah, well, you don't need to fund their entire inventory. You just need to be like, hey, I just want you to know, like, I'm interested in this particular product. Like, can y'all order some? Like, would you be able to order, like, a few minis? Or, like, if you need to have a ton, like, this is the range I'm interested in. And I'd be interested in, like, buying and supporting. You just kind of have to build a bit of a rapport with your, whoever the shop owner is. Like, I've been terrorizing one of my local owners because when I play Union Arena, I want to get really big into the Inuyasha set that comes out in August. And I've been harassing the fuck out of him to order cards. Been like, please, 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 please. And he's like, shut up! And I'm like, please, 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 please. Feed my card addiction, please, God. Okay. Next up is Southern Thanalan. To hunt down... Oh, the Corpse Brigade. Wait, they're in Broken Water? Huh. Anyone got any plans for the weekend coming up? Oh, my neck. Other than coming to watch my Donathon. We're gonna be playing Techless tomorrow morning. If anybody cares. I would have this morning, but I felt like I said, I felt like crap. A Super Smash Bros. Turning. Oh, that's awesome. Good old Melee. I loved playing Melee. I was really, really good for casual play. I was not good in tournament play because I always liked playing heavies. And that game was so punishing to heavies that it was just dumb. Like, Bowser was my favorite character. And you cannot be playing Bowser. to be trying to go, like, up in your locals. It's not gonna go well. Just sitting there and getting people are like just wave dashing me into oblivion. Somebody plays like Fox or Falco and like I literally there's not a fast enough response time. Does Zinch have a sacred number? Yes, the sacred number, each of the dark gods is in order. So the sacred number of Slanesh is 6, Nurgle is 7, Korn is 8, and Zinch is 9. Which honestly is a little weird, because if you want to get technical about it, it was always odd that Korn ended up with 8. It really should have been, Korn should have really had like a different number, because 8 really should have been undivided, but that's what GW gave us, because they didn't really think about it. But yeah, it goes 6, 7, 8, 9. Subnautica 2 comes out May 14th. Ooh, that's exciting. Thalassophobia fans rejoice. Hopefully it's as good as the first game. Where are these dead boys? We got cacti. There they are. Hello, boys. Oh, that's my first AoE attack. Yo, let's fucking go. Move that there. You there, I challenge you to a fist fight! Zinc should have been 8 because it's Infinity turned on its side. I still feel like 8 should have been Chaos Undivided. I don't think any one of the Dark Gods should have been able to claim it. Because, like, one could argue that the Symbol of Eternity should go to Nurgle, because Nurgle is, like, the endless, like, the endless cycle. But I think it should have just been Chaos Undivided. It probably should have been 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 being the undivided is what they should have done. Also, I would like to take this moment to publicly congratulate Hawk Oddly, as he is no longer just, we'll say. But he's no longer just a mod. Hawk is now an official employee of Lorebeard's. And he now has to do a lot of shit. he got given a gajillion things to do. So, do feel free to congratulate him, but also it's probably fair to give him your condolences. those are probably equally equally appropriate responses, all things considered. Like, he's not a Lorebeard technically, but he's like the next best thing. He's the guy that makes sure that the Lorebeards can do all their shit. But it's very exciting. And thanks to him, you'll be seeing things like the podcast episodes will now be regular. Because it's not me doing it, it's him doing it. And also, if you're like, where's the podcast episodes, So Tech? I go, haha, it's not my problem anymore. That's a him problem, not a me problem. But it should help make a lot more things like regular, which is ideal. So whenever you're doing a super chat now, you can think to yourself, I am paying for Hawk to do labor. Delicious. Is there someone in the middle of that? Or are they attacking each other? It looks like they're fighting each other. Weird. Oh, not my problem. Oh, that reminds me. Hawk, would you send me a list of the episodes that didn't work so I can do the stupid hat trick I'm gonna have to do to fix it? No, get off. Because I know some of them were still broken. Also, as a complete random aside, Scion, I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, I did fix the playlist, so the missing episode from Final Fantasy should be up now. Okay, good, you're here. So hopefully we should be back to all the episodes being up. Which reminds me, I need to update the thumbnails again, because I think this one is episode, like... I think this one's technically, like, episode 101 or 102. but I have not updated the thumbnails because I have not created thumbnails that have 100 in it, so I need to do that. But that is on my to-do list. I've also got to record a video about Midland and Toddbringer. I've got to record a video about Bellicor. I've got to record a video about end time shit. Oh, there's so much stuff to do. Stuff. I've got to record a video about the missing items for Grand Hierophant Kotep and giving Kairos access to the Destiny Scrolls, because for some reason he has the Destiny Scrolls, but only in multiplayer for some reason. Not sure what that's about. So we need to get those ported over to single player. Things to do. Won't be a super late stream tonight, by the way. We're mostly just kind of like gonna try to get to Monk. Do our dailies, and then we're not gonna do a ton tonight. Because I do want to get up early tomorrow for Techless, which means I need to go to bed at a reasonable hour. But we're gonna be streaming all day tomorrow. So don't you worry your little heads. There will be more Final Fantasy tomorrow. Ba 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 ba. Hey, old bitch. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. Nice, hunt log done. All right, let's go do Starcross Rivals, and then we can do daily stuff. Wunderbar. Let me do this first. Ha ha ha! I swear, each time I see you, you remind me more and more of my younger self. At this rate, you'll like to transform into a handsome Daru before the moon's over. Now then, I believe you're here to learn. Unfortunately, I'm in no condition to teach. This is rather embarrassing to admit, but in my eagerness to prepare for the big rematch, I've overtrained and thrown out my back. Oh, I tell you, old age is hell's. I fear Chuchuto will have to tend you in my stead. It seems the prospect of facing his old rival is lit a veritable fire under Master Hamon's backside. I'm so relieved to see his purpose again. The trick now is to keep a lid on his zeal lest he injure himself. But let us speak of your lesson. When you are ready, come and meet me at Little Alamigo. I have a challenge in mind that you are certain to find stimulating. She's like, we're going out into the desert to take drugs. We're gonna shoot up steroids. As long as we don't have to massage the old man again. That is true. We did have to do that multiple times. Fucking Manderville. I've been waiting for you, Dalcarius. Your training will be to prepare for Master Hamon's training. I've brought with me a set of striking dummies, and I want you to deploy them at certain locations. Lest you think this task to be drudgery, the locations are rife with peril. Your skills will most certainly be put to the test. By way of advice, if you must approach dangerous fiends, lightness of foot is your greatest ally. Off with you now, Dalcarius. Go set up the striking dummies. I shall await your return. Yes, boss. Okay. God damn it. Godbird's not that old. I also think Godbird's like vaguely immortal, but it's hard to say. Down, down, down. What? Oh, it's inside. Don't mind me. Excellent work, Dalcarius. All that's left is to have Master Hartman come and train. You? What are you doing here? That adventurer is a negative influence on Master Hammond. I'm going to see that he never bothers him again. What are you talking about? Dalcarius is the best thing that's ever happened to the Master in years. If you want a piece of him, you'll have to deal with me, too. Out of my way, Chichuto! No! I won't let you hurt Dalcarius! Hounds! Tear that man apart! I don't think I can hit him. The Warhound is troubled, Dalcarius. Finish it off! Yeah, you leave me no choice. Bastet. A Bastet! Where did you find that thing? That creature will sap your... Oh, that creature will sap your strength. Avoid its gaze. Bro, I can't even hit him. Why is he level 40? He's so hard to hit. You've grown strong, Rurukuta. Why, Rurukuta? Why are you so bent on bringing down Master Hammond and seeing the guild in ruins? You have it all wrong. I'm doing this for the Master's own sake. It's true I left the guild for the shock of seeing Master in that pathetic state. And it's true I got involved with some unsavory types. But where else was I supposed to go? Me! A refugee without a guild to his name. But for all the ungrateful things I've done, I've never forgotten how Master Hammond took me in and instructed me in the ways of the fist. This is why I want him to give up his foolish notion of facing Wegfar. You don't know that man like I do, Chuchuto. Should this fight come to pass, I fear Master won't walk away with his life. It doesn't matter that Master has grown weak and feeble. I just want him to live, even if it means having him swallow his pride. Oh, Rurukuta, why didn't you just say so? But now that I know your mind, I can say with confidence that you have no cause to fear. Dalkarius is not the plague you think he is. It's his will to succeed that's inspiring Master to regain his former strength. And when the day the rematch finally comes, I've no doubt he will wallop that odious Wegfar to the 7th hell and back. I pray you're right, but whatever happens, know that I cannot help you. Not where I am. Chituto, Dalkarius, I leave Master Hammond in your care. Gods! That felt liberating! Trading blows with Rurukuta and learning his true agenda? A great burden has been lifted off my chest. Let us return to the guild, Dalkarius. You've had your training, and now it's time for Master Hammond's. Have I seen Valrek lost it? Yeah. Yeah, I saw Valrek crashing out about Caligar and the Ultramarines. And I say good. Good. Like, because I agree with him. Granted, I think that a lot of the problems that he laid at the feet of the Ultramarines could be laid at the feet of all Space Marines. But still, good. Let other Space Marine fans know what it's like for all 40k fans. Welcome back, Dalkarius. I'm told you've kindly set up some dummies for me. But gods, man, did you have to put them in such dangerous places? To make matters worse, Chituto's hidden my grog and says I won't see a drop of it till I finish trading. How the hells am I supposed to loosen my phlegm now? That girl will make a fine guild master when the time comes. I heard about Rurukuta as well. Of course. For all his shortcomings, the boy has a good heart. But while his concern is touching, I won't run from Wegfar. Not today, and not ever. On that note, I'd best get ready for my little jaunt to Little Alamigo. I can't face down a few mindless beasts. I'm in no shape to challenge Wegfar. Don't slack off, Dalkarius. I'll leave you in my dusty wake. Not the dusty wake. Alright, next is the end of that particular storyline. Then we'll invite... Wait. Where's Hawk? Hawk, did you make a new character? Why'd you change? Not criticizing, just curious. The Urge used to be an alcoholic, and wow. I can't tell if you misspelled alcoholic or if an alcohol is something differently. It's something different. I actually really like that you get to chain together attacks involving your single target and multi-target. That's actually really nice on this class. Oh yeah, I do need to go buy PvP vendors because I learned there's an outfit that I should have been told about ages ago that's available for me there.
Joins the Red Host. Cursed Zotek spawn.
Are tattoos a thing with Bretonnian knights? I'm wondering if it would be mild blasphemy to have a prophetess pin up across the chest.
I mean, I don't know if I'd go so far as to say it'd be blasphemy, but I would say it'd probably be considered very unusual. It would probably be notably unusual for there to be a pinup. But I think a regular tattoo would be fine. There's nothing in the knightly strictures about against it. It would be rare, I would think. Tattooing is not a very common thing to see in Bretonia. At least not among the peasant and noble classes. Thank you for the 2 months of membership, by the way, XL1. I really appreciate the continued support. Thank you so much. I'm wondering if a night out of Marienburg could lead to shenanigans. Absolutely, that could happen. Though your character would, a character would probably want to keep that a secret. I don't think it would be looked politely. I don't think it'd be looked well on in polite company. Fisting solves all my problems! Oh my god! How are you doing, brother? Or sister, or neither of the above? Hope you're doing well. Ba, 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 bam. To be fair, in the old world, is it possible? I would say it's almost certain they're preparing for second edition. I'm just not sure, because the rumor mill, like the good rumor mill, not good as in happy, but good as in reliable, suggested that GW sped up their release cycle for old world stuff as they plan to expand it. So it led to us getting some campaign supplements that were just kind of fillers to sort of buy time. And admittedly, we're just kind of trapped in the 40k release cycle at the moment. Like GW generally doesn't like to, you know, they don't want to build up multiple things at the same time. And right now the focus is on the 40k, because the 40k pre-orders are really, really close. They're about to start. Oh, I just realized I don't have my limit break. Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Should fix that. Traits and actions. General limit break. Oh, I hit level 30. Nice. Hit 30. Woohoo. All right, let's finish up the pugilist storyline. Scion, thank you for the super chat. Since Boris is finally getting his day, what are the Red Duke? He's still in pseudo legendary Lord Limbo. I'd like to count him as vampire cat slash Plutonian hybrid with Malabad. It's also why I want Wallach so bad to be a vampire cat legendary Lord. The Duke is atypical. Yeah, I don't know, dude. We'll have to see. Oh my god. Well, Sotek, I have a bad heart and my uncle passed away. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. My deepest condolences. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you were able to celebrate his memory with other people close to him. I'm sorry for your loss, man. That sucks. Oh. Alright. I'm pleased to say I managed to find and thwack all the dummies. You did well to deploy them where you did, son. Thanks to you, I almost got killed several times. But what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger, and I'm feeling stronger than I have in ages. As a matter of fact, I reckon I'm not far from regaining my former strength. One last step will get me there, and I'll take it by having another bout with you, Dalcarius. I want you to meet me out in the Sogoli Desert at a settlement called Forgotten Springs. The place is home to the most luscious Makote maidens this side of Eorzea. My gods, I can't wait to take in their lovely forms again. I love that he's an old pervert. Good for him. We have to see how the whole Last World thing will go. I imagine we're going to get 2nd edition before Age of Sigmar: The Last World. I think, but it's hard to say. Because unless they've got more campaign stuff to give us, 2nd edition is the next thing, and I don't think they're going to, like, release nothing for fall and winter for Old World, but we'll have to see. This landscape takes me back, it does. Sand as far as the eye can see. Crystal clear spring waters cooling your feet. Scantily clad lasses giggling as they bathe and frolic. I well remember these things, but my body has forgotten the seamless combinations that earned me the epithet of Holy Fist. That's where I'd have you enter, Dalcarius. Sparring with you is what first got me back into the swing of things. Now it's time to finish the job. But before we begin, some warming up is in order. I want you to take yourself across the dunes to the south and defeat 5 sandworms. I'll be waiting for you here. What? Don't I need a warm-up too? Oh, don't you worry, I had mine long before you arrived. Those enormous buggers never knew what hit them. Ha 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 ha! If you don't want to be outdone by this old man, you'd best run along and give them more of the same. I think he just wants to stare at, like, hot cat ladies for a bit. Sorry, thank you for the super chat. I feel like each of the bloodline legendary lords should be archetypical of those bloodlines: Vlad, Neferata, Wallach, Zacharias, and Vorag. Others like Gashnag and the Red Duke are cool, but should not represent the bloodlines overall in vampire counts. Yeah, I mean, I'm inclined to agree, but I have a really hard time seeing CA budge on making Wallach into a legendary lord as well as his current iteration. Oh, I got new abilities. Demolish. Cool. This is that instead of 2, or is that like a completely different thing? No, that's like its own step. Exile1, thank you so much for gifting a membership. And in a perfect world, I would agree, but I don't know if we're gonna get a perfect world. Like, as long as we get a blood dragon for the vampire counts, like, I'm happy. Even if it's not, you know, it's like in a perfect world, it would of course be it would be Wallach. Like, I think Wallach is the best representative of the bloodline, but I have a hard time seeing them budge on making Wallach a legendary hero only. Because, like, I have asked them about it. I have asked them about if at all it could be done. And they were pretty fucking adamant about the answer being no. Which isn't to say that it's impossible, but we kind of have to just wait and see what things look like. It's one of those discussions that we'll probably have to wait until after the DLC releases to be able to really have with them. Because I don't think it's something they're going to want to debate much. What bloodline is Boat Boy? Noctilus? Noctilus is a von Karstein. Ah, so you sing to the sandworms. Marvelous. Now the real training can begin. Thanks to you, I've managed to get most of my stamina back. I'm confident that I can go the distance with the fittest of them. But if I'm to defeat Wegfire, I'll need more than just endurance. I'll need help. I'll need to remember how each strike transitions to the next. And you're going to help me refresh my memory by pummeling the sense back into me. Oh, I have to leave the party. Yes, Luther Harkin. Well, Luther Harkin is allegedly a blood dragon. That one's not 100% clear, but he's probably a blood dragon. Hit me, Dalkaris, with everything you've got. Don't hold back. Ah, that's it. Give me more. Yes, this pain! I can feel it working! This feeling! This is it! Ha ha ha! This is what I call growing pains! Now we fight! This time I'm going to give as much as I give! Mock me! The next round will be mine! Hey, Chex Mixer, good to see you. He's spam leveling! Ha ha ha! Nothing can keep me down! Man's popping rare candies. Brace yourself, Dalkias! I've a mind to finish this! Ha ha ha! Nothing if not persistent. I have it! He's only level 30. We need to get him to like level 50. I've got it. As a river flows to the sea, heedless of all that bars its path, so too must our combinations be. Oh, that even rhymes. Thank you, Dalkarius. Oh, right, never mind. I was thinking, yeah, you're right. 30 is where he should cap out. The raging torrent of your blows has been a strike of lightning to my brain case. I remember everything. Master! It's Wegfar. The man is back in Ulda, and he's demanding that you fight him. Now! So it begins. Very well. I will go settle the score with Wegfar. He will be the first to know that the Holy Fist has returned. Alright, let's go watch the fight. Though presumably Wegfar is going to try and cheat, and then we're going to get in there and punch some people. He's going to die. Nah. He's got that case of old man. He's got that case of old man strength. You just got to tap into it. Old man strength is terrifying. Sign, thank you for the super chat. If we get a free LCE legendary hero with skulls, I would want either Valnir the Reaper, as he along with Egrim are the last old guard Chaos champions, or Conrad von Karstein, as he's the final von Karstein. Should be a fun melee blender. I concur. Both of those would be very, very excellent choices for skulls. That would be pretty hype. Pretty hype. I would not have any issues with that whatsoever. Ha! I didn't expect ye to come so soon, if at all. You sure you want to go ahead with this? I'm a man of reason, and I'd sooner not have to hurt you. Just give up now and we can put an end to this mubba's fuss. You can live out the rest of your days in peace. The only mama's fuss I see is a man trying to squirm out of his own self-wrought challenge. Well, I'm gonna make you the same offer. Walk away, and you won't get hurt. They say Hammond Holyfist is going to perform his legendary technique. Right here on the avenue? Is it safe? Ha 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 ha! I see age has robbed you of your wits, as well as your strength. Well, if you're so eager for pain, who am I to deny you? Just remember, there ain't no going back once your head goes flying. Ooh, oh, that's so cool. He turned into his younger self. Damn! Just like old times. Eh, Wickford? Hurrah! Did you see that? Because I sure as hell didn't. It was too fast. Damn, he fucking just launched his ass. No! This can't be. I refuse to be beaten by a senile old fool. Ooh. Get your horses out here, all of ye! Case you're wondering, that was Pluto. Just a draft of it, and your body turns hard as iron. Not even blades can pierce it. Stubborn bugger. Rurikata? But why? I refuse to fight on the side of cheats. Say your prayers to whatever gods you keep. By the time I'm finished, not even your mothers will recognize you. So I started blasting. I'll lop your heads off and shake down your necks. You leave Wegfar to me. You heard, Master Hammond. Take care of the minions. I have your back. Bloody hells! Wegfar's maiming his own! Out of madness! Keep clear of Wegfar! Oh, no, none of that shit. No heals allowed. You're as tough as old mutton, Hammond. Mayhap I'll try some of that tenderer, like a slice of your adorable students. No, Wegfa, it's me you wanted to fight. Watch out, Alcarius! Wegfar comes! How about y'all dodge, you dinguses? Get stunned, idiot. I would love to get Valnir the Reaper as legendary hero. You did it, Master Hammond. You won. Master. No, Chachuto. We won. This victory wasn't mine alone. Holy fisticuffs, that was incredible! You wiped the avenue with those crooks. Can we arrest them? I'm going to tell my grandchildren tales of what happened here. Our work here is done. Let's all go home. To the guild. Thank goodness Rurikata pulled his head out of his ass. It took him a hot minute, but he got there. He got there. I want to thank you again, Dalkarius. It's because of you I was able to rekindle my fighting spirit and conquer my demons. Perhaps even more importantly, Rurikuta's come to his senses, and Chituto's back to her bubbly self. Please forgive me, Master. I will have no more to do with the Alacron. I will roam the land till I find myself, and strive to become a great pugilist like you. You've only just returned and you're leaving us already? I don't suppose there's aught I could say that will change your mind. But if you ever want for company or a sparring partner, know that you're always welcome here. Ha ha ha! Youthful vigor's truly a blessed thing. Go well, my boy. There's not a doubt in my mind that you'll do me proud. As for you, Dalkarius, your combinations were a sight to behold, and right painful to receive. In helping me with my training, you've come into your own as a pugilist. You've grown strong, Dalkarius, but your journey as a pugilist is far from over. To get as far as I have, you'll have to overcome many more trials and tribulations. But whatever challenges threaten to block your way, I'm confident that you'll be able to blaze yourself a path. So long as your spirit burns bright and your fists fly with conviction, there's nothing you can't achieve. I'm the living proof. Forge onward, young one, and create a legend for yourself never to be forgot. Have I seen the Star Fox stuff? Yes, I have. It looks interesting. I think I'll buy it, to be honest. I never played Star Fox 64, and I didn't play any of the remakes, and this one actually looks pretty good. So I'm very interested to give it a try. It looks really, really pretty. The change in styles is curious. But yeah, I'm willing to give it a shot. Fuck, just got back from a metal show. If I died tonight for being an old man and mosh pitting, just know you are all my favorite. You are my favorite. Yeah, I hope you had a good time, dude. And I hope you're, alive. Tell me, do you know of Professor Eric? He is a scholar of Eorzean military history, whose genius is second to none. And he is among our most valued clients. Some find him to be verbose, tedious, haughty, but never mind all that. The man spends more gil on a moon's research than most people see in a lifetime, hence our amicable relations. His latest work has him visiting the sites of ancient battlefields. He insists on surveying lands plagued by savage beasts. According to him, the beasts keep man away, and less intrusion by man means greater preservation. Whatever his reasons, should the professor meet an untimely fate, we will be unable to collect the gil he has borrowed, much less the interest. Oh, and it would be a terrible loss for the academic community, and so on and so forth. Yes, yes. The point is, the man must needs be guarded. To that end, I sent a monk of Alamigo to see to his safety. But it turns out the bloody oaf has no work ethic about him. Just like an Alamigan. The professor cannot focus on his work if he feels endangered, and so has demanded we assign him a new bodyguard. That's why I'm so glad to see you, Dalkarius. The professor is awaiting his new escort as we speak, and I'd like for it to be you. You are yet a mere pugilist. Perhaps this task would provide some insight into what it is the monkhood does around here. Make for the Goldsmiths Guild and seek out our good Professor Eric. The professor claims he will pay his debt and the fees for his protection once his research is complete. See to it our investment doesn't end up under the paw or in the maw of some nasty beast. Bro, he just casually dropped that racist-ass comment. You know those lazy Alamegans. Whoa, 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 whoa. 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 Will I go with... Oh, no, I would not want a hyper-realistic skink VTuber model. That would not be my choice. My punch-prone manservant, I presume? You may and shall call me Eric. You are to guard my life, even at the cost of your own, and aid in my revolutionary research whenever and however asked. I already don't like this man. Know that my primary endeavor is to reconstruct the military histories of old through ethereal analysis of ancient battlegrounds. I assume the words conjure in your simple mind romantic images of vast plains and open valleys, with armies charging blindly at one another. False! I seek to know where the armies of old were deployed, where they made camp and marched. No doubt you think such lands to be those sung of in songs of bards. False! They are here, beneath our very feet, and to find them and determine precisely how events unfolded upon them is my purpose. No doubt you jumped at the chance to aid in my work. Tell me, which of my treatises have you read? All of the... None? Gods, I knew you adventurers had a reputation for being unlettered. I didn't know you actually made efforts to remain so. It matters not. I require only that you work with diligence. Unlike that Wildergeld buffoon, the man proved to be sloth itself. Alas, he is a monk of Alamigo. I suppose the fool was too busy opening his chakra, or whatever it is those barbarians do all day. I admit he seemed keenly interested in my research, but now he's gone off to 12 nowhere and is yet to return. You understand the sheer magnitude of this inconvenience? Good. You show that much promise, at least. But let us speak more of my work. Our first destination is the Silde excavation site in central Thanalan. I believe events of great import to the history of Silde transpired there. Surely, if you have ears, you have heard of Silde. Or are you deaf as well as dull? Very well. I see you require some instruction. It would be remiss of me as an academic to allow you to wallow in such ignorance. Silde was plunged into chaos in the wake of King Lalawifu's demise, or the King of Springs as he was known, despite the success of economic reforms, fomented unrest among the people, resulting in violent outbreaks throughout the kingdom. Silde was at Sultan at the time. The distant descendant attack was ordered. And so, irony of ironies, hadn't been for that horse. Fascinating, is it not? Is it enough to convince one things could not have happened any other way? No? False! One among my colleagues disagreed with this interpretation of events. He claimed to have evidence suggesting otherwise, but all trace of it disappeared before it was published. Mine own research shall unearth any such evidence should it truly exist. I shall know the truth. Granted, you are not the brightest coal in the brazier, but surely such a prospect entices even you. And so we make for the Silde excavation site in central Thanalan. Travel the way before me to see that it is safe, and once there, set up this aetherometer. And, should you ever care to know more of the Eorzean military history, do come and see me. It is a personal crusade of mine to guide the dullards of this realm towards some modicum of enlightenment. Fucking... Oh my god. What a fucking nerd. Nerd! Okay. Wait, what? Oh no, this is the... I was like, huh? He must be at joy parties. Oh, I'm just the best. Well done! Now, we need only wait for the etherometer to gauge the... There are fiends about Alcarius. They are often drawn to the lingering sense of blood and death. Well, this is what you're here for. Have at it. Beat the bloody hells out of the bastard things. There are measurements to be taken. Yes, yes, that's it. The data is flowing now. Rabishu. Ah! Here comes a true foe! Uh-oh. Most fascinating! This data will prove invaluable. Oh! Hello there. That's a nice feather you have. Oh! Oh! I'm on fire! My third eye is opening! What's going on? Weidergelt! So good of you to drag yourself all this way, you purblind sluggard! Ah, and Dalcarius. You have far exceeded what admittedly low expectations I had of you. I suppose introductions are in order. Far be it from me to deny the realms unread the comfort of one another's company. Weidergelt, Dalcarius. Dalcarius, Weidergelt. The monk I spoke of sent to me by Gagaruna. I tried to make a pupil of Weidergelt as well, but he has little mind for history. His primitive beliefs in the witchcraft of chakra and spiritual energies have a tenacious hold on him. Oh, truly! This is the area where there have been sightings of the walking dead. I have heard the tales. Some claim they've seen an apparition wearing the garb of an ancient commander. Careful. There are still dangers about. His work is dear to him. That is good. He thirsts for knowledge, for truth. Discovery awakens him. You too have awoken, friend. Can you not feel it? Do not be frightened. Here was a battle long ago. Much energy remains. It has found you. It flows through you. Your chakra has been opened. This was the light that shone from you. It is as Eric said. Widergelt is my name. I am a brother of the monkhood. My order is the Fist of Rauger. Our way is to train the body and mind. The fist is our weapon. With it, we put down our enemies. The energy within us moves the fist. The chakra is the seat of that energy. It is a sacred place. It can be opened, and the life force within controlled. Chakra exists in all that lives, in all beings. Yet not all beings can open them. Much training is needed, and great discipline. With these, the life force be commanded. There are those who require no training. Their inner strength is such that it forces the chakra open. I have heard of this happening, but I have never seen it until now. I see in you great conviction. You mean to walk the monk's path, and so I will give you this, a soul crystal, the mark of my order. None but a monk may hold it, and only then with the order's leave. But your chakra is awakened. That is clear. And so you are worthy. Many bore that crystal before you. It remembers them, their breath and their movement. They will one day be yours, but your chakra must open further. Only then can the crystal's memories enter you. This is no more than the beginning. Now you must train. Learn to control the life force within you. With time, you will master it. We stand on an ancient battleground. A great war was waged here. The spirit of the fight lingers. The ether searches for the chakra. It aids in their opening. That is why we monks seek such land. Eric seeks these lands for reasons of his own. The fates favor you in this. Follow him. Your chakra will grow evermore. Professor Eric is leaving. Fear not, I will see to his safety. Please, brother, the ethereal meter. Gather it and bring it to the Goldsmith's Guild. So, Tech, if you ever do versus streams again, do you think you could do a cross Warhammer universe versus? I want to see Hamilcar Bear Eater versus Lucas the Trickster in a drinking, eating competition, fight without gear, fight with beer. That's a lot of conditions. That'd be a lot of conditions. But it's particularly something we could do. Brother from another mother. Ugh. Well, look who is deciding to grace us with his presence. Did you enjoy the saunter back? I was just about to begin my analysis, so if you have matters you wish to speak on, I'd ask that you save it for... Got your shit. You've brought the ethereal meter. Excellent. I'd a feeling you might not be entirely useless. Now, let us see what discoveries await. Widergelt passed along a soul crystal to you. Moved to join the monkhead by the bone-clouded cloud, were you? Well, I suppose it is for the best that my pupils get along. But I do believe I will see to it you are sent to separate locations for the next round of measurements. I dare say the land to which I intend to send you is fraught with dangers. You had best tread the monk's path carefully. You mean to defend yourself, and me besides. We're a monk! Monk unlocked. I hear a locker calling Eric's name. The next monk quest will be available at level 35. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so when you go here, go to Soul Crystals, equip the Soul of the Monk, transfer, ba-ding! And then we're going to go here, recommend gear, switch current gear to Monk, there we go. What's the new skill I just learned? Was it a passive? Or was it a... Chakra gauge. Chakra gauge indicates the number of chakra a monk has opened, such as steel meditation or by using weapon skills. Where's the rock breaker thing? Actions and traits, actions, job. There it is. All right. So what is this? Delivers an attack with a potency of 150 all nearby enemies. Okay, so this is my next AoE attack. Awesome. Let's go! Alright. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, we did what we wanted to today. We started Monk. It is almost 1 a.m. So I'm gonna sell some of the items that I don't need anymore. But we are, I think, gonna go ahead and wrap up a little early tonight. Of course, we are going to be playing a lot of Final Fantasy in the coming days, but I do want to get to bed early so that I can play Total War Warhammer in the morning, so that we can play this, a lot more of this tomorrow. But in order for that to happen, we need to go to bed at a reasonable time, which means it's time for bed. So we're going to go, hey Hugh, good to see you, dude, and thanks for coming by and hanging out. Let's go over here. But we got to Monk, so that's good. We got to like a nice moment. We weren't like on a cliffhanger or anything. So that, I also need to get rid of all of my old monk weapons because they're just cluttering up my inventory. We can get rid of my old marauder weapons as well. That one I can... No, I don't like that actually. Get rid of it. Well, I could stick it in my chest, I suppose. I think everything else I'm keeping... we can get rid of level 65. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Level... Oh no, I have to keep that. Okay. Cavalry Purist. That one can go. Okay. It's just good to go through this every once in a blue moon, look for pieces that were clearly transition like between levels. But I don't need Grand Company seals. I've been like drowning in seals. I don't need more seals. I have so many seals. How many seals do I have right now? I mean, I got 1,000 at the moment. Okay. Let's do this. Do this. And then I need to call out my bunny boy. Storm seals? Where do I get storm seals from? I can trade green and I can trade out green items for storm seals? Oh, the PvP vendor. I can trade them items? Huh. All right, we'll worry about that next time. We'll start off with like dealing with PvP stuff next time. All right. Anyway, do need to get off to bed. Yes, we'll also finish the Ivalice side quest as well tomorrow. That way I don't have it in my quest tracker anymore. Thank you all so much for coming by. I know it was a short stream and I apologize for that, but I just kind of wanted to come on and get to Monk. I will send y'all off on a raid because once again, short evening. We're gonna go hang out with Vera. We're gonna go see Vera because that's perfect. So we're gonna go read Vera Samilla. Hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you soon. Tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.